What is going on, YouTube family? It is ZDB Shoes here, back for yet another video. And today I'm going to be talking about some of the upcoming releases here in the month of July, basically rounding out the month, and just kind of talk about what are the most hyped shoes that you need to be looking for in the later part of the month and maybe even in the next week. So, July has been kind of a slow month. I think just because the first half of the year, I kind of feel like after the Travis Scott ones, you can't really beat that, so it's all downhill from there. But there are some pretty good releases this month, so let's just go ahead and jump into it, guys. So the first shoe we're going to be looking at is the Yeezy 350 Boost V2 Lundmark. I hope that's how you say it, Lundmark, whatever. So they're actually coming out with the reflective colorway of it on July 11th, and that's going to be coming out before the non-reflective colorway, obviously, which comes out on July 13th. Now, the reflectives are going to sell for, as they always do with any Yeezy colorway, the reflectives always sell for way higher because one, more people want them, and two, I'm pretty sure they make a severely less amount of the reflective colorways each time. So obviously those would naturally rise in price. Now, just a little word on the Lundmarks. To be honest with you, they don't look different enough from other Yeezys for me to want them. The only big difference is the pull tab. There's no pull tab anymore, which they've started to do on the Yeezys. They've announced some other Yeezys that are coming out later in the year, like I think there's one called a Citron, and then I don't know the name of the other one, but there's another one coming out too. They don't have pull tabs, and that's the only major difference there's going to be between Yeezys. Like, the colors are not different enough from a static or from other colorways. It's just kind of basic, which maybe is what Kanye and Adidas are going for with this. They want everything to be earth tones and stuff, which I get. But to be honest with you, the only reason I would buy one of these is to resell. So I'll probably try to get the reflectives and resell them. Like, I'm not gonna actually wear them because they look too much like the statics that I have. And to be honest, I really enjoy the pull tabs because it's a lot easier to get the shoes on that way. So, not really a fan of the way that the Yeezys are going. I mean, obviously you guys have seen, if you follow Yeezys at all, you've seen that the 700s are being released in crazy quantities, and they're going for under retail on StockX and GOAT. There's just no market for the 700s anymore because there's so many of them, and the colorways are just not different enough. Like the Tefras and the Geodes, they're just too similar. But yeah, so that's kind of my mini critique on Yeezys as it stands today. So anyway, guys, the next thing I wanted to talk about is the Sacai's. There are actually 3 new colorways of Sacai waffles coming out this month, and I gotta tell you guys, this has been one of the best sneakers in my opinion, the Sacai's. I have not been able to pick any up yet, but just from seeing them, I think it's been one of the best collabs this year, other than the Travis Scotts that I mentioned a minute ago. They're coming out with 3 different colorways. One's a dominant black with gray and white, and then one's like a dominant gray with a lot of white in it as well. And then one's kind of like a reverse colorway of the other one that came out. I can't remember the name of that colorway, but it was like orange and I think it had a little bit of pink in it or whatever. So this new one is kind of green with an accent of pink and orange, and all 3 of these colorways have this kind of double over branding, like everything. They have like 2 tongues, kind of like it kind of has an off-white feel, but it's also a little more refined. Not like Off-Whites Off-White does a lot of the deconstruction. They do over branding as well, but this is kind of a little more refined over branding. They've got like the extended midsole on the very back, and there's a lot of things going on in this shoe that kind of make it pop, and I really like it. I really like the gray and white colorway, and if I were to cop any of these coming up, I would definitely grab that one. But these shoes have been doing amazing, guys. So on StockX and GOAT, they're going way above retail. Retail's $160, and the Sacai's that released, I don't know when they released, but they released earlier this year. They are going for like, I think around 400 something on StockX still. And that's awesome, because I think a lot of people like these shoes, and I think they also come out in limited quantities as well. But yeah, as far as collabs this year goes, Sacai and Nike I think are number 2 behind the Travis Scott one. One more sneaker I wanted to mention, and I wasn't gonna mention this because it's like really far out. It's in August 17th, but I figured this sneaker was just too interesting not to talk about. So there's an Air Foamposite coming out in August, on the 17th of August, and it's got this really interesting like purple pink neon colorway. And I know that Foamposites haven't really been that hyped for a while, but I feel like these are a really cool colorway that a lot of people, I could see them going really well with like those purple and pink camo Bape pants. Those would look really nice together, unless you're the type of person who hates to like over color coordinate. I know there are a lot of people that coordinate their whole Bape camo outfit together and they like that stuff, and there are some people who don't like it. But these shoes are just really interesting, I think, because any kind of Foamposite that comes out, you kind of have, you're able to work with the colors and play with them a little bit, since they're such a versatile shoe. It's kind of like the Air Force One or the Jordan 1. You can come out with so many different colorways and they'll all do pretty well because it's just a versatile shoe that everybody really likes the silhouette of. Guys, that is it. I just wanted to touch on a few releases coming up in July and even in August on that last one I mentioned. But yeah, guys, I am looking forward to making more videos for you guys, and let me know what you like. Let me know if you like these videos or the unboxing videos, or if you want me to do more mystery boxes or things like that, because I'm trying to grow this channel, get more subscribers. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. If you didn't like this video, still be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the boy. No, I'm just kidding, guys. You don't have to subscribe if you don't like me, but let your friends know that are interested in sneakers about this channel. Peace.